Hello, folks. So this, I'm going to show you. First we have, this is what police look like here in my town. There is a number of them here. I guess they meet up here to eat. This in front of me is a diner. And if you see American movies, you see a lot of diners in American movies. They're known for good food, breakfasts and lunches. So I've been meeting up with some fellas here from my job, old retirees like myself. I call these guys the Sopranos. They're a bunch of Italian guys. Good buddy of mine, Italian guy that just retired in 2023. And I meet up with them. They meet once a month. I meet them every couple of months. We have a little brunch in that place and sit around, talk, catch up, do what people do, talk about the old job they had and all the things that happened on those jobs and all the supervisors that we couldn't stand. That's usually how that go. This is an area of South Philadelphia, and kind of see how houses are on top of each other here, even though there's some open spaces around here. These are what they call townhouses, which was basically row houses before they got chic. And these joints are kind of expensive too. You know, they up in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Uh-oh, what's happening here? So when I was a kid in the 1950s, my family used to come to this park for picnics. Aunts, uncles, the cousins, we all come out here. Everybody lay in the grass on blankets and lay around, eat food, talk, and kids like me would be out here playing. I have an e-bike and I ride it all over the place, but I ride it all through this park. This is called FDR Park. It's named after a former president from back in the day, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And they also call this League Island. And us folks, black folks down this end of town, call this the lakes, right? And the lakes, one reason, because they had this man-made lake here. And now you can canoe out there and hang around there. It's nice and peaceful. So I had started riding my bike out here on Sundays. I came out here one Sunday and they had this big market. It was the Cambodians. They had about 30 canopies set up and they were selling all kind of goods and all kind of food. And it had been going on for a while, and I found out it was illegal. So about 4 years ago, they got legalized. They got all the permits that they needed. And so every weekend, they have a big market out here. Cambodians selling food. The Vietnamese be out here. They have all kind of goods and stuff that they be selling out here. So that's over in this area here. So I imagine that'll be starting up again in the spring and the summer. And they have been putting a little money in this place. When I first came in here, there was a place over to the right. That used to be a driving range. So they used to golf over there. And they made that some trails up in there, some hiking trails and biking trails. And I ride all back up in there also. A lot of people used to come and hang up under this bridge at night. This is a road that runs all the way down the East Coast, I-95. Runs off from New York all down through Pennsylvania, down through the South, North Carolina, South Carolina, all the way down to Florida. It run down too. And so this is I-95 up above us here. But people used to come and hang out all up under here. I even had a picture where a wedding party came under here and took their pictures up under here. Over here on the right, they have on the left, excuse me, they have a baseball field. Came out here one time for a while. They had guys out here playing rugby out here, right? And also over here, this area, every Saturday and Sunday it was big, the Mexicans would be out here playing soccer, football. Every Sunday, they'd have their leagues, and they had their uniforms. They'd be out here doing their thing. And they used to have a couple food trucks over here selling food and stuff. Now, around this side, they used to have a huge swimming pool and an outdoor swimming pool. And back in the day, when I was an adult, I had a van. I bought a full-size van and I customized it. I did some of the work. I had a company do a lot of the work. And I used to come out here on Sundays and I would have my little grill, braai that you call it there in South Africa. I would bring that out here. I'd have a chase lounge, which is a folding chair that laid down. And I'd have that in the back of my van. I have a cooler with some beers and some food that I could grill. I'd have my Sunday paper. On Sundays, they had a big newspaper with all the events of the week and all kinds of stuff that happened around the region, all kinds of coupons, all kinds of stuff. I had my Sunday paper, and I'd be laying back after I would swim back up in here. Then I'd lay back, grill some food, relax, drink some beers. I could change in the back of my van, my full-size van, take my swimming trunks off and put some clothes on. And this building here, I came down here one Sunday with a girlfriend, and the lifeguards that was on the pool here, they had a room in there, and they was in there drinking corn liquor. And we went in there with them and drank some drinks, and they partied in there while they were supposed to be out guarding the people, watching the swimmers and stuff. But the corn liquor is what they call moonshine. Back in the United States when they had prohibition and they banned alcohol, then you had a lot of people got rich, like the Kennedys. You hear about President Kennedy, his father, they say was a moonshiner, and they would sell, liquor. And a lot of people made liquor, especially in the country. They would make this liquor, call it White Lightning, moonshine. And, it was clear liquor, like a rum or gin, something like that. And so that's what a lot of people drank. I didn't like it. I drank it. I drank it a couple times. Last couple times I drank it, I had a little blood in my stool. I stopped messing with it. Period. Because the guys I used to go fishing with and all that stuff, they used to drink a lot of that. And I've been out here. My family had big barbecues out here, and even in these later years, sometimes this place could be full on the weekend with people picnicking and relaxing out here. And we have a park system here in this town where I live that it's one of the largest inner city parks in the world. And I mean, it's extensive. And I'll probably be riding through some of that and showing some of that to you also. But these are nice places to come, relax. There was another place when I came in. It was a little pavilion there. I have a cousin. She's been going there every Tuesday in the summer. They have free jazz music there, live music. They be in there playing. They have tennis courts over here. Now, along this strip, townships are so doggone greedy. It's sickening. But you used to be able to park all along this strip and go to games like the professional basketball games at the stadium. So they made all this strip along here, no parking, right? Just so you would have to park at the stadium and pay those exorbitant fees, right? But what I'm going to do is go straight ahead, and I'm going to show you some stadiums where the professional sports teams play down here. This is South Philadelphia, and this is down near the end. And so your basketball team, your football team, your baseball team, they all play in these stadiums down here. So this is American football I'm talking about, of course. Over here on the right, the Wells Fargo Center. They play sports over there. And they have a lot of concerts, maybe big name concerts they have in there. This one here is the football stadium, Lincoln Financial Field. Over here, Citizens Bank Park, that's where the professional baseball team plays, the Philadelphia Phillies. And they have clubs down here where you can eat and drink. These are the Flyers, what they call the Broad Street Bullies. I saw, that's the hockey team. I saw something flash up here on my screen. There's some video I should have deleted before I started filming this here. So I hope I'm not running out of space. But that's pretty much what I was going to show you down here. Anyway, this is for my South African folks. And that's a message popping up on my phone. This is for my South African folks. As I said, I'm going to show you some of the things around where I live at. Here in the good old U.S. The Eagles, a lot of American football teams are starting to play in other countries. So the Philadelphia Eagles are supposed to start their season off next season in Brazil. That's going to be interesting. And I know it's going to be some American folks down there in Brazil to see that, just to get to Brazil, period. That's a favorite place of a lot of American folks. So I'm going to wrap this one up. I would show some of the road heading out of here. Back there in the distance, that's the Philadelphia skyline. All those tall buildings there, if you can see. That's like your Santon section of Philadelphia, where all your business takes place. The courts are, major businesses. So you come down here, when the game is going on, this place is full of cars, back to back, wall to wall. And up here at the main street, Broad Street. That's the main street that runs through this town from one end to the other. You can catch public transportation down here and then walk up to those stadiums. And to our left is the old Philadelphia Naval Yard, which is closed down, had been mothballed. And I rode my bike up in there one day, all up in there. They got a lot of old naval ships still up in there, just sitting there, that's not used anymore. This is a transportation center like y'all have the Gulf train. That's the subway system that you can catch underground down to here. They also have buses that'll bring you down here also. But this is Broad Street I'm on that will take you back into the city and towards the center of the city. We are heading north now on Broad Street from extreme south. And I'm going to shut this down and be showing you more stuff around town. But in case my South African sisters and brothers, and even people in the U.S. who haven't been to Philadelphia are interested, this is just a little piece of it. Philadelphia is a huge city full of neighborhoods like a Johannesburg. But you see how people here are on top of each other, and this is kind of an open space. But we have places where people are really on top of each other in this town. So anyway, I'm signing off, and I will get back.